Hi, everyone. It's Mary Ayers here, and today's topic is critical for anybody who is looking to expand their identity, to open themselves to more. I've been doing a lot of work with this, opening ourselves for more, these things that we want. We say we want. We've made a board up there that says, these are the things I want in my life. Give me more. The problem is with that is that we have a mechanism within us that we have to work with, and that's to keep us where we are, and we have to work with it to be able to expand ourselves. The idea of who we are needs to expand, and hence, in doing that, we open ourselves up to more. So, what I like to think of this is that there's like a ceiling, right? A ceiling of who we are and what we believe is possible. In order to break through that, we're going to have to get past what I refer to as the border. And that's where all the resistance shows up. It's a big pushback feeling. And everybody's going to experience it when they're expanding. And what I want you to know is two things. One, recognize it when it happens so you won't be scared off and quit the things that you are doing, which is a very possible things that can happen when we are in an expansion mode, is that we come up against the discomfort of this pushback. And that's when a lot of people turn back right before they're going to just flip over and that thing's going to just open up for them. That's where you need to be persistent. So I want you to know that it's coming. I want you to know that it is uncomfortable. And I want you to know more than anything that there's something you can do about it that will help to ease that pain. And that's what this tapping is about. This is about helping you when you get to the border. So you're going to do some tapping that's going to help you be able to stay longer so that you can be there, and when that happens, and all of a sudden your world will open up just a little bit more, okay? So I want you to think about something that you want. Let me give you an example. Weight loss is one. There's plenty of places it can be your financial goals too. I'm just going to use weight because it's just one we can all recognize, right? You lose 10 pounds and then somehow you start messing up with it. And next thing you know, you put the 10 pounds back on, and then you get upset about it. And you say, never, I'm not going to do that again. And you lose 10 pounds. We call it the yo-yo thing, right? Back, forth, back, and forth. That's because it's hit that border. In order for you to maintain these kinds of significant changes, whether it's financial, weight, health, we need to break through it. And then you have to maintain it for a while. And that's where your tapping is so helpful for you. So I want you to think of something that you want in your life right now, or maybe you are in this place of being at the border of a change and you can feel the discomfort. You don't know why. It's just an uncomfortable feeling. It feels like maybe this isn't worth it, or what the heck, so I don't do anything today. Take any action today. What the heck? All of those can be pushback. Okay. Feel the discomfort in your body. Just recognize it, measure it. How uncomfortable is it? Give it a number. 10 is very high. Okay. When you're thinking of this change, and let's give you a good SOS plan for when you hit this border. Okay. So let's get on the karate chop. Even though I feel this resistance right now, and part of me wants to back off, it would feel so much better if I did just back off. But I choose to see that this is what it is, which is just pushback. And it tells me that I'm on the verge of a breakthrough. And I'm choosing to keep moving forward. Boy, I can feel this pushback, and it is uncomfortable. There's definitely a part of me that wants to step back, to play it safe. And this happens every time I try to expand. It feels like there's something in me, like self-sabotage, that keeps pulling me back. And at this time, it's so easy to think I should just stop and go back to what's familiar. But now I can be aware that this is just part of the process. What if I could see it as meaning that I'm actually making progress? In fact, what if I'm closer than I ever have been to making a real shift? Because the truth is this happens when I'm trying to make a big change all the time. Every time I stretch into something bigger, there's going to be pushback. My system wants to stay in what's familiar. But I don't have to listen to that fear. I can recognize this is just a stage of change. This resistance, this reaction is just a sign that I'm stepping into something new. So I don't have to listen to that scary voice that keeps showing up. I can keep going, even when it feels uncomfortable. I am stronger than this temporary discomfort. I can breathe through it and just keep on going. Because I know what's on the other side of this is expansion, growth, and freedom. I am not turning back this time. I see this for what it is, just pushback, not a stop sign. I am pushing through, and I'm going to be proud of myself for doing so. I choose to move forward with confidence. For I am stepping into this bigger version of myself, and I am ready for this shift. Take that big breath. Check into your body. Do you notice how it probably feels a little softer now because you have given voice to the feeling inside, the right voice? You've been able to identify it as that pushback, as that part of us that is wanting to stay the same, while another part of us says we are more and we know we are more. You stick with it at this time. This is what you need. And you know what? If you need support, get it. Tapping is fabulous for this because it can help that transition into something new, into something unfamiliar just yet until it becomes familiar. So this is one you want to flag. This is one a tapping that you want to come back to many times because whether we're making small shifts or big shifts, we are going to need support when we get to the border. Okay. And if you really need support and you need somebody to help you through it, by all means, reach out to me, Mary at Tap Into Action. Subscribe to my channel. You're going to get some tapping here that will also help you be able to meet the challenges of when we're trying to get into expansion, be more of who we are. It's a lovely place to be. It's just not easy. And that's okay. It's just part of the journey, and we have a wonderful tool to help us through it. Let me know how this was for you. Leave me a comment down below. I would love that. What is it you're stepping into? How this was helpful to you. And till next time, signing off. Today is an excellent day to tap.